Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Dimarco puts them all in. Messi gets flagged offside. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the full-back role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Messi's cross.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alexander-Arnold.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Ruben Dias. Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it into space. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Alvarez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Lukaku delivers.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Haaland. That's a sharp pass. And it's Bellingham. And here's Lukaku. Now it's Haaland. Wood. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pedri. Alvarez. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Matheus Cunha. Bellingham. Messi. Chance here to counter. Now it's Haaland. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Now the ball is... Bullish header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Pedri gets into some space. Ruben Dias tries to clear. Here comes another cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Haaland. Here's Matheus Cunha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good chance here. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get...
Up he goes! They would have been quick to recover this. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Vietnam have it back. Chance for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And the ball is out of play.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vitinha. Rodri. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Wan-Bissaka. Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Rodri, no way through. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Messi. Here's Matheus Cunha. Vitinha. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
"60 minutes played. DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe. DiMarco. Messi with the clearance. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he was quick to react. Wood Looks to get on the end of this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Haaland. Look at the space here. Dimarco could try cutting inside here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Messi. Number 6, Bellingham. Number 15,
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Takes aim and crosses. And that is expertly dealt with.
Number 5, Bruno Fernandes. Number 21,
Wan-Bissaka.
Alvarez. Substitution in progress.
Not the most accurate pass. Lukaku! Now it's Pedri. Pedri with the cross. Threads one in. In again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Dimarco. Brilliantly cut out.
Will somebody who can whip in a decent cross please make himself known to this team? It can't be that hard, can it?
Now it's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Vietnam really have been poor. Wayward service is becoming more and more costly.
Alexander-Arnold. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Passing nice and neat. Played back in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Pedri. Lukaku. And the shot! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Ruben Dias getting this one clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Passes short and sharp. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're quick to get it back. Haaland. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Lukaku picking up
We
the
come
Man
to
of the
you now
Match
with a
award,
quick
and
request
no
for
surprise
support
there.
for our World Charity Fund.
Vietnam leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Can he get on the end of this? Branthwaite makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a sharp pass. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi plays it short. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Knocks it into space. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Alvarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold does really well there. He is strong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we're still where we started right now. And here's Lukaku. Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Rodri. Nice looking ball. He's being urged to shoot. Lukaku. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Haaland. That's good play. Messi. In by Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the finish! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Yeah.
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. And the through ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. DiMarco. Cleared away. Bellingham. Deftly away. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking to play him in. DiMarco. Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lukaku. That has been cut short. And he's there to belt it away. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Mbappe. Lukaku. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lukaku. DiMarco. And that is as far as they're going to go. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Mbappe! That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he plays one through. Shot could be on. Haaland! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, just skips past his man. Bellingham. Bellingham. Matheus Cunha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Messi is there to clear. And here's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He can get that clear. Vietnam are still that goal to the good. Alvarez is onto this. Vietnam finding their passes. Delivers the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's on Bellingham! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. Chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15.
Vietnam
Matheus
are
Cunha.
doing very nicely,
Number
thank you.
6.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Demarco. Coming on the field.
And here's Haaland.
Number 7.
Now it's Vinicius
Pedri.
Junior. Tries a shot! It's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's had it taken off him. Pulisic. Now it's Tonali. Can he get it through? Branthwaite gets it away. That's an excellent interception. And they can counter here. That's beautifully weighted. Haaland receives it in a wide position. Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aims beyond the defence. And And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's gone loose. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is one way to stop him. Haaland. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Pedri. Tries a deft little ball. Shot a goal! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And yes, Vinicius Junior! It's always been caught napping. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
Now it's Alvarez. He's beaten the lock.
It's Salah!
Well, that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous.
There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Matheus Cunha certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's gone back to the keeper.
Wan-Bissaka.
DiMarco. Messi. Oh, shooting chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
And the keeper has it.
And they can counter here. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Ødegaard.
Oh, that's nice. Looking to play him in. Looking to go deep. Up he goes! Alvarez! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Wan-Bissaka clears. That's a sharp pass.
And he was quick to react. Searching pass he's played there.
Rodri.
Now DiMarco knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold
Does well to get it back.
Matheus Cunha. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rodri. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Matheus Cunha. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ruben Dias. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Lukaku. Big chance!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Lukaku. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. DiMarco. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Matheus Cunha. And it's DiMarco. Looking for options for movement. Ødegaard. Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and there's green grass ahead of him. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Messi. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Nicked it back promptly. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Great vision. Now it's Alvarez. And here's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. And he's there to clear it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the cross comes in. Now it's Lukaku. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pedri. DiMarco. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage,
Messi.
and it's time for them to
Coming
use
on
it.
the field is number
Cleared
22,
away.
Rafinha. Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha looking for a runner. And he can clear it away. Some good work on the right flank here. Haaland. Wan-Bissaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Lukaku. DiMarco. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Matthias Cunha. Number 6, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 21, Alvarez. Number 17,
And it's been taken short.
Vitinha. Substitution in progress.
That's the throw. And it's DiMarco. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Vitinha goes short. He shifted it to the flank. Vitinha has it out wide and in space. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. And a chance! Corner number 3 coming up. DiMarco with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. Pulisic receives it in a good position. Can he finish? They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vitinha. Oh, cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
All the way back. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can...
Chance, surely! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in.
Has been indicated.
Tries a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that.
Terrific header!
Haaland.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Matheus Cunha.
And here's Lukaku. He's in space and looking for options.
DiMarco puts the ball in.
Oh, well played.
Ødegaard.
He won't be happy with that one. Messi looking to run onto it. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short.
Backward it goes.
And the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Looking to play him in. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. Messi threads one in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alvarez
chooses to go back.
Matheus Cunha, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. He's looking wide.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Lukaku. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Pedri.
And it's Lukaku. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lukaku.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Can he get it through? DiMarco. It's Pedri. And it's Ødegaard.
It's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Messi. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Lukaku.
Now it's Pedri. Pedri.
Goes on a charge down the left. Real chance! Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Quality ball.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lukaku. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Lukaku. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we come to you
An
now
engrossing
with a quick
half,
request
but
for
we're still
support
where we
for our
started,
charity
0-0.
fund, Chance in Football.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Foot in. DiMarco. And here's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Decent progress down the left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Short changes him with that pass. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, good spread. Now it's Haaland. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Messi. Now it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
There they go, hunting again.
Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Van Dijk. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Tonali. Now the delivery. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
In again. Bullish header! Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So, time for changes
Matthias
on
Cunha.
both sides, actually.
Number 14.
So we have the
Messi.
first goal.
Number
Look, you can't
3,
deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from
number 32,
unsalvageable.
Camargo. Coming on the field. Number 21.
And we're not going to make any further progress
Number
now.
9, Faina. Number
Now it's
22,
Mbappe.
Rafinha.
Oh, good read.
Number
He read that
37,
really well and stopped it.
Just
Substitution.
about up to 75 minutes. Alvarez.
Lukaku!
They want to be quick to recover this. Van der Ven. He can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Shot could be on. Vietnam must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, they're...
Goes for a shot!
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ferran Torres. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Branthwaite cuts out the pass. Tonali. And here's Lukaku. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Now it's Haaland.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header. He's missed, but not by that far. Rodri spots it and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Driving on and making good progress. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Tonali. It's played through for him. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started. He's gone for goal! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for options for movement. And he's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out towards the flank. And that's been drilled in.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. DiMarco. Alvarez receives it in a wide position. Fired deep towards the back post. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Matheus Cunha. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! He scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Bellingham. There's the shot! DiMarco with the short one. Vietnam have a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Cross into the... Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he was alert to it. Ruben Dias gets it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Sunset. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Alvarez. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe. DiMarco promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Alvarez. Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Now, can they get him away? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! He's got a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he cuts out the supply. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Good read, needed to be.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. Ah, looks a smashing ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Vietnam are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Lukaku. Shot could be on. DiMarco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Sunset. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedri, that's a lovely, neat pass. Succumbs to the pressure. Sunset. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this? Ødegaard is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. DiMarco getting this one clear.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Wan-Bissaka. Cross neat. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance.
Sunset!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well,
It's a mighty effort!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13. Sansit.
And
Number
it's
6.
Baina.
Bellingham.
Knocks it into
Number
space.
32.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Coming on the field. Number 21.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well
Number
played,
9,
well stopped.
Baina. Number 17. Vitinha.
Now it's
Number
Mbappe.
37. Van de Ven.
Musiala.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Lukaku. He's got away. Pulisic.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
A header! No mistake! And the comeback is complete!
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Haaland!
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vietnam have their third corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move.
And the shot! It's in! 20 minutes, and we're all square again!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have
Added minute
momentum,
has been
which augurs
indicated.
well if this goes to extra time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Alvarez!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Now it's Biner.
He gets big. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
And that's it. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwavering.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Goes for a shot! Goal! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Bellingham.
And here's Haaland.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing nice and neat.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
And that was very necessary. And it's Sunset.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. Alvarez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Matheus Cunha. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Matheus Cunha.
Mbappe takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier.
He's had a shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he was quick to react. Has a look and plays it forward. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Sunset. Matheus Cunha. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There's the shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality.
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Matheus Cunha. Di Marco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Quality ball. Matheus Cunha. Sunset. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Matheus Cunha.
He's having a go!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alvarez. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, well measured. Great pressure, plenty of it. Matheus Cunha. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well read, nice interception. No way through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Branthwaite cuts out the pass. And it's half-time here. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
So off we go once more. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free.
He gets big. Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's DiMarco. Ødegaard. Now it's Alvarez. Ødegaard picks it up out wide. DiMarco wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he has been fouled there.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pulisic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. He's on it, can he get away? Tonali, that's really well manoeuvred. Played into space. Shapes to shoot!
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Great vision, and he's in on goal!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe! He's got away with one there.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Tonali. Oh, that's fabulous. This might spell take.
Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, that was vital.
Ruben Dias gets good distance on it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Musiala.
There he goes, motoring forward. Bit of an...
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Matthias Cunha. Number 13, Sunset. Number
He's had
6,
it nicked away.
Bellingham. Number 32,
Baina.
DiMarco. Coming on the field, number 21.
Looking for
Alvarez.
options for movement.
Number 9, Baina.
Promising position.
Number 22, Rafinha.
Look at the space here.
37,
He's made sure that's not getting through.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to think it.
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Throw it. Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha.
Vietnam surely have to be committed.
Alvarez!
Vietnam have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Baina. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Haaland is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Vietnam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's not an especially good chance! Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pulisic. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lukaku. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. But he's well positioned here.
So that's it. It is all over.
Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.